Hello, my dear students. How are you? Are you ready for this second class in this week? I hope you are. I've seen that many of you are beginning to write more and more in English. That is very good. But I am also seeing that less of you, a good less number of you, are not following the classes. Continue the classes so you can learn more. And if you have a doubt, you know you can contact me by sending your message, sending your homework, and I'll be checking it, okay? Now, we have been seeing idioms. But what is the difference between a proverb and an idiom? What is the difference? First of all, here we have a little explanation. You see, proverbs are sayings of wisdom and generally translate with the same idea. Proverbs are sayings of wisdom and generally translate with the same idea. If it is a proverb, it will have a complete idea and it will have the same meaning in another language. For example, from English to Spanish. We have here one example in green. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. That is a proverb. Una manzana al día mantiene alejado al doctor. No rima, ¿verdad? No rima. Sin embargo, la idea es la misma. Y es un proverbio, porque se traduce con la misma idea. Si tú te alimentas de una manzana cada día, vas a mantener al doctor lejos de ti porque vas a estar saludable. Esa es la idea. Y es la misma que en inglés. Okay? So that is a proverb. That is a proverb. Now, what is an idiom? What is an idiom? Idiom comes from idios, the Greek idios, which means peculiar or strange. Peculiar or strange. These idioms break the rules, both semantically and syntactically. What does that mean? Semantically, they not necessarily have the same meaning. They do not respect the meaning of the words. And they do have defects, grammatically speaking. They may have a fault of one or two or maybe more rules, grammatically speaking, okay? Now, here we have an example. Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. For us, kick es patear la cubeta, pero kick the bucket no tiene absolutamente nada que ver con el significado que se le da en inglés. Kick the bucket es morir, como coloquialmente en español se dice colgó los tenis. Y colgó los tenis tampoco tiene nada que ver con morir, pero así lo usamos. Tenemos una manera coloquial muy simpática de decir las cosas. En muchos lugares se usan diferentes formas de decirlo. Entregó los tenis, colgó los tenis, chupó faros, azotó la res, en fin, tantas cosas curiosas, peculiares y extrañas, porque tenemos una forma un tanto frívola de ver la muerte. Quisiera que ustedes me platicaran en sus países cómo se dice, así aprendemos todos de todos nosotros, okay? But this is an idiom, okay? Kick the bucket, kick the bucket. It means when somebody died. He kicked the bucket. He died. Okay? And you can use it in past tense. He kicked the bucket. Okay? Now, here I have a little writing for you that has several idioms. I'm going to leave it there so you can make a picture and later on you can copy it, okay? This is a very stressful, depressing writing. You know, in these difficult times, It's really hard to make ends meet. I'm having it tough to bring home the bacon. And then all my debts. Oh, sometimes I want to go to the lenders. Y su amigo le dice, oh, no, don't even think about it. Soon they'll have you over the barrel, and whatever little you may have left will be gone for good. Will be gone for good. Okay? Now there it is completely. You have it complete. Make a picture and then you write it on your notebook, okay? And I'm going to explain. First of all, you know, in these difficult times, it's hard to make ends meet. Make, y esta frase debería tener make both ends meet. Me parece que una canción de los Beatles, Obladi Oblada, usa esta frase, make ends meet. What does that mean? This comes from accounting. Accounting. You know what is an account sheet? You know. An account sheet gives you the income. How much money do you make? You probably make, I don't know, 1,000, okay? 1,000 pesos, dollars, whatever, 1,000, okay? And then you have your expenses. The expenses is the money you use to pay rent, food, transportation, school, etc. Okay? So you pay 100 for this, 100 for that, 200 for this, 500 for that. And soon you have to make these both ends meet. All the money you had is gone, pero no tienes deudas, quedaste tablas. Make both ends meet is to try to make all this money cover all these expenses, okay? Since industrialization started in the world, people are having tough time trying to make ends meet. If they pay you by the week, by, I don't know, the 5th day, you have no money for Saturday and Sunday. If they pay you for quincena every 2 weeks, then you by the 12th day, you don't have any money. And if they pay you by the month, probably by the 24th day, you have no money. That's to make ends meet. That's why it is important to use both, to make both ends meet. Hacer que ambos fines o ambas puntas coincidan, se encuentren, ¿sí? That comes from accounting. Make both ends meet. Lo más común es escuchar nada más, hoy me está costando mucho trabajo, make ends meet. Le quitaron el both, pero es importante, okay? Good. Now, I'll let you copy and I'm going to erase. Ready? Go. Now, I'm having it tough to bring home the bacon. Bring home the bacon. Bring home the bacon. Traer a casa el tocino. Así se usa. En México, acá en el norte, se usa, ya no tengo para el chivo. Híjole, se me acabó lo del chivito. Ay, ya no tengo chivito. ¿Por qué? Porque el chivo es la comida del día. Okay? I don't know how it is in your countries. Maybe those people from Venezuela, Peru, Argentina can tell me how you say it in your countries, okay? In Mexico, ya no tengo para el chivo. In English, I don't have money to bring home the bacon. To bring home the bacon. Traer a casa el tocino, okay? Muy bien. Then all my debts. Sometimes I want to go to the lenders. And you know what are the lenders? The lenders are the houses that lend you money with a very big interest. Do not, please, I beg you, do not ever go to those people. They are mostly criminals. They rob you and take everything you have. Do not go to lenders. They write little bitty words in their contracts. They make you sign and they write little words there that you don't see, and you sign, and then you lose everything. So do not go to them. Do not go to them. And then we have the friend who says, oh no, don't even think about it. Soon they'll have you over the barrel. Over the barrel. Now you know what a barrel is. This is a barrel. Like for beer or wine or water, you know, this is a barrel, okay? Now, what happened in coastal areas was that some people were drowning, didn't know how to swim, and they were drowning. Help. They didn't know how to swim, and somebody rescued them, and they put them over the barrel. Put the person there. ¿Sí? La acostaban sobre el barril y gentilmente movían el barril para tratar de sacarle el agua que hubiera tomado. Eso era tenerlos sobre el barril. Bueno, cuando una persona salía de ahí y quedaba sobre el barril, estaba tan débil que no podía hacer otra cosa que lo que le decían los rescatistas, ¿verdad? Quédese ahí, pues ahí se quedaba. Déjese mover, se dejaba mover. Le voy a dar la vuelta, se dejaba dar la vuelta. O sea, estaba a merced de sus rescatistas, que eran los que le habían ayudado. Bueno, tenerte sobre el barril es tenerte a mis órdenes. Entonces eso es lo que van a hacer los lenders, los prestamistas. Te van a exprimir, te van a sacar todo y te van a dejar sin un quinto, ¿ok? Y por último, dice, soon they'll have you over the barrel, and whatever little you may have left, y lo poco que te quede, will be gone for good, para bien. Es curioso que usen eso, pero se usa for good. For good quiere decir para siempre, para siempre. Por ejemplo, when I lived in the United States, I lived there for 7 years. And then when I was saying goodbye to everybody, they were saying, are you coming back or are you leaving for good? I'm leaving for good, para siempre, porque yo no iba a regresar a vivir ahí. Iba a venirme a México for good, para siempre, okay? So that's what it is. Doing something forever, para siempre, okay? For good. Lo van a oír en muchas ocasiones. Por ejemplo, I'm leaving my house for good. Voy a dejar mi casa para siempre. Los jóvenes que ya van a la universidad y que tienen que ir a otra ciudad a estudiar, les dicen así a sus papás, I'm leaving for good. Aunque acabe la universidad, yo ya no regreso. Bye. I'm leaving for good. For good. Es una expresión y eso es lo que quiere decir. Okay? So, here we are. Now we stop with this. Now, very quickly, we are going to pass and see difficult words or verbs. Breathe, breath, breathe, breath. Breathe, 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 breathe. Este es el verbo. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, okay? Breathe. Y breath es el suspiro, la respiración, okay? Este es un noun y este es un verb, okay? So, be very careful. I breathe. I breathe. Con la E, I breathe. Hay una canción de The Police, les encargo que la busquen por ahí. Esa canción es ya es de hace muchos años, pero es muy famosa. Empieza precisamente así, dice, every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you make, I'll be watching you. Algo así dice. En aquel entonces parecía una canción muy romántica, pero ahora que la escucho digo, está medio exagerado el hombre, se ve que era muy celoso. Como que cada suspiro que des, cada movimiento que hagas, cada palabra que rompas o compromiso que rompas, te estaré mirando. Cada día, cada único día, cada palabra que digas, cada juego que juegues, cada noche que te quedes, te estaré mirando. Y dije, caray, ya me suena más a acosador que romántico. Pero en aquel entonces me parecía romántica. ¿Ok? Pero está simpática y les ayuda para que vean esa palabra. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Okay? Now, next, desert y dessert. Desert y dessert. Y yo creo que voy a parar aquí con estas dos, porque tengo que explicar estas y las dejo para la siguiente, las otras. Desert, desert. Desert is a barren area. Maybe you can see some cactus, just cactus, cacti, nothing else. Barren, desert. What is a desert? An area that has very little or no precipitation. No precipitation. No water, no rainfall, okay? It's barren, barren. Barren means fruitless. Es una tierra sin fruto, ¿verdad? Aparentemente, ¿verdad? Porque sí hay flores en el desierto, okay? Now, desert, desert. Y dessert is that delicious cupcake or ice cream or banana split, whatever sweet you take after your meal. That is a dessert. Dessert is maybe a cake. Lo voy a hacer así para que se vea. A cake, maybe a banana split. Delicious. Dessert. Dessert has double S, dessert has one S. Pero quise hablar de esto porque esta palabra dessert, aunque aquí es noun, es un sustantivo, acá puede ser un verbo y cuando es verbo se pronuncia igual que esta. Así que tienen que tener mucho cuidado y entrenar su oído, ¿ok? Puedo decir déjenme, mejor me hago más espacio. The school was deserted. What does that mean? The school was deserted. Que la escuela se veía o estaba abandonada. Ahora que nadie estaba yendo a la escuela, así se veían las escuelas, ¿verdad? The school was deserted, okay? This is a word that is used, for example, for prizes, like the Nobel Prize, el premio Nobel. Si no hay un ganador, se dice que the places for the prize were deserted. ¿Ok? Los lugares para el premio fueron abandonados. No había quien llenara los requisitos. ¿Ok? So, be very careful because desert con una S es desierto. Pero también puede ser el verbo abandonar, dejar, salirse de algo. ¿Ok? Entonces, y ahí se pronuncia igual que el postre, dessert. Okay? The school was deserted. The places for the prize were deserted. Okay? Y solo lleva una S. Aquí me voy a detener porque es bastante esto y quiero que tomen nota. Y ya me tardé mucho. Que estén muy bien. Los saludo, les envío un abrazo. Nos vemos la próxima clase. Hasta pronto.